What is going on, people? Welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well today. This is a transfer news video, but before we get into it, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when I upload and when I go live. Also, guys, go and follow the socials in the description. It would really help me out. Now, apologies for a video I uploaded earlier today. This is the video that should have been uploaded, but there was no audio to it. I missed a trick with the microphone. I didn't realise it was muted, so I do apologise. And here is the video now with the audio and my thoughts. So let me go, guys, in the comments what you think about today's news topics, and let's get into it. Starting off with a bit of news from Fabrizio Romano. Let's get into it. Okay, so Xavi Simons to Chelsea is waiting on the exit of Christopher Nkunku. As we know, Bayern are interested in Christopher Nkunku and could make an offer pretty soon. For Garnacho and Simons, we wait, but I think 100% Garnacho will happen. And this is from Fabrizio Romano. Now, in terms of my thoughts on Xavi Simons, I think Xavi Simons is a fantastic player. He can play on the left, he can play on the right, he can play in the number 10, he could probably play as a false 9 if you really asked him to. But what does this mean? Because Nkunku hasn't really had the expectation of what we thought was going to happen with Nkunku. It's not happened. It's just not happened for him. So what does that mean? Well, Xavi Simons is going to come in. Do I think he adds something to the squad? Yes. Do I think he could be someone who could add to this attack? Absolutely. He's fantastic. He's 22 years of age. 60 million euros is not too steep for this sort of player. He is very good. And therefore, I do think he'd be a great option. Is it time for Nkunku to leave? Yes. Does he require a big fee? I don't think he does. I reckon we could get about 30 million for him if we're going to go back down that route of selling him. Is Xavi Simons a good replacement? Ideal. He's ideal for the replacement, and I do think he adds something different to this squad. I just think with Nkunku, he had the injury in pre-season under Pochettino. He didn't come back till late December, and then all of a sudden he started getting extra injuries on top of that, and he didn't really play much until towards the end of the season when we thought we had the real Nkunku back, when he started scoring some vital goals. Now, if I'm going to be honest, guys, Nkunku has not looked the same since that first pre-season with Pochettino. So, unfortunately, it's not worked out. He hasn't fitted into Maresca's system very well. He's only been played in the Europa Conference League and the Carabao Cup. So, unfortunately, he's going to have to go, and Xavi Simons coming in as the direct replacement is ideal. But let me know your thoughts on Xavi Simons, guys, because I do think Xavi Simons could work out at Chelsea. But if you do think he'll work out, let me know. And if you don't, tell me why in the comments. I'd love to hear it. So, let's move on now to the next piece of news. Here it is. This is about Andrey Santos. And again, this is from Fabrizio Romano. Andrey Santos is not up for sale and absolutely cannot leave on loan. Despite some reports between Andrey and Juventus, Chelsea have a huge valuation for this player, and he is considered an important part of next season. It would take an out-of-market figure to sign him. So, let's talk about it. So, Andrey Santos is a fantastic player. Andrey Santos needs to be in this squad this season because he is a fantastic player that could help us. We're aiming for top 4 and to be within that title contention. So, we need this type of player. He's fantastic on the ball, he's fantastic off the ball. He makes tackles, he's defensively sound. He's also very creative. He can do the job in midfield as a number 6, a number 8 or a number 10. Do not mistake Andrey Santos for being one-dimensional, because he is very dimensional. He's very dynamic in his footballing way. He creates, he defends, he attacks. He's fantastic, and he's ideal for Chelsea this season. He can partner up with Lavia. He could partner up with Caicedo. He could partner up with Enzo. You could switch it all around, and he could partner up with a lot of them. But guys, I think he's he's a crucial part of what we're trying to do this season. So, for me, Andrey Santos has to stay. And to say an out-of-market figure, I'm looking at 75, 80 million quid for this sort of player. Yep, that's right. 75 to 80 million quid. If you really want him, 75 to 80 million quid, then we could talk. But I would still say no, because I want him to stay. I think he's going to be an integral part of this team for the next season. But guys, let me know your thoughts on Andrey Santos in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think he's an integral part of this team, or do you think he's a rotational option? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, moving on into the final piece of news in this video. Here it is. It's about Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka is disappointed with how Chelsea treat players and no longer wants to play for the club. He definitely wants to stay in Dortmund. They want to do a loan with an option to buy. And this is for a sport build. But I need to chat with you about this, guys. Look, if we're going to be completely honest, Chukwuemeka was brought in during that first transfer window under Todd Bowley. And he was rated this high superstar player that could be incredible. It obviously hasn't worked out because of injuries and he doesn't fit into Maresca's plans. So, look, at the end of the day, we can only do what we can do. Chukwuemeka will go off and be a better talent somewhere else, no doubt. Do I think he can make it into a Maresca system? I don't know. Do I think he's good enough? Possibly. But if we can make a fast buck off him, that's fantastic for me. If we can make 35, 40 million, I would be quite happy with this. But at the end of the day, let me know in the comments what you think about Chukwuemeka. I know Napoli are interested also. Fabrizio Romano did confirm that. So overall, guys, he's going to go. He's probably going to go, whether he goes to Dortmund or Napoli. RB Leipzig are also interested in him, so we'll wait and see. But guys, let me know what you think about Chukwuemeka's situation at Chelsea. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But guys, that is the end of today's video. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you drop a like, you smash that subscribe button, you turn the notification bell icon on to be notified when I upload and when I go live. Also, guys, go and follow the socials there in the description. And guys, I will see you tomorrow for another video. Take care, guys.